Hi guys, I gotta just apologise right now. I made a slight mistake whilst recording the video yesterday. When I switched scenes, for some strange reason, it was muted. So I'm gonna have to dub over some parts of it so that you can kind of understand what I was saying when having a conversation with Brad, and for you guys to keep track with what's going on in the video. I do apologize for this. Obviously, it's not a video without a Mers moment, to be fair. Like, since the start of FIFA 22, we've had plenty of Mers moments with the podcast, with obviously recordings and stuff like that. So I think partially it's also the fact that I'm not thinking straight with being ill. But guys, I apologize, and I hope it doesn't affect the viewing quality of the video for you guys. What up, guys? I am Mersgoth, part of the FSB Creators. I am a bit poorly and under the weather at the moment, so you can probably hear that in my voice. I've probably got, like, my voice is slightly going from having a cold. I've got the lurgy. I haven't got the virus that is making the world go crazy, as Brad said in the podcast, which is something you should try and check out, because obviously we cover a lot of stuff around FIFA, the content, changes that they make, even real world football situations. So like in the episode that happened the other day, we talked about the game that happened in Portugal with Benfica, and the fact that they played against 9 men, which was a bit of a weird situation realistically. But we have got an interesting episode today. So Brad, who is on to the video today, see, because I got a cold, my brain doesn't function properly in some ways. Function. I was going to swear. Properly, but yeah, Brad, we have got 2 interesting players, good value in some ways, 83 and 82 rated squad.
Yeah, I mean, even if you were to just do the 80, like the one for the 87 card, it's pretty good anyway to get for fodder reasons, but also to get both of them is cheap, and also then you get a prime Electrum, is it? Tradable?
Yep.
Not bad.
And the thing is these 2 hyperlink as well. So yes, okay, they're not the greatest league in the world, but because of that hyperlink, if you get a formation that only has maybe 3 links to them, you can easily just cordon them off then. And then just build the rest of your squad. Now, because it's 2 players, we haven't actually decided which player each of us are going to use. So we're going to do rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins rock, paper, scissors will get to choose which player they prefer to use for this episode of Budget Builder Face Off. So Brad, let's do some rock, paper, scissors. Ready. So rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Right, what have you got? I've got a bit of scissors myself.
You win then, I've got paper.
Okay, now this is a bit of an interesting situation, because it's like, do I go for... I personally think Nakamura looks like the better of the 2
like the better
cards.
Card by far.
Yes.
91 person. Nice.
Yeah, and I think because of that, I'm going to actually use Nakamura myself.
Okay, I'll use
the king. So you can have Miura yourself. Yes, you can have the king. The one who was regularly featured on series last year.
As a meme, as a meme.
Yes. Well, until we got that the footies card.
Yeah, until Danny Aaron's made him no longer a meme. Yeah.
Yes. Which is basically why we've got this card essentially now in some way.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the wheel right now so we can get ourselves the budget that we're gonna be doing this video around. So the wheel is on the screen. I'm explaining to Brad about how in a previous episode with Luke we had it land on club only players, and ideally with the players that we've got as a marquee player, we don't really want that to be landed on today. So now I go and spin the wheel so that we can get what the rule is.
Yeah, so club only players would mean either Japanese or players from that league. Wow.
So the wheel lands on 5k minimum per position. So I explained to Brad what that means. It means basically every player has to be a minimum of 5k minimum per position. However, we can use the Joker card in a reverse way than we normally would, which is because they're exempt from the rules, they can basically be under 5k rather than obviously trying to protect an expensive player, so that we can maybe try and find that strong link that we might need to our marquee players. And then obviously to explain, we're then going to go off and pack our second marquee player to build squads around. No, I've got 3 2-player packs and the Prime Electrum. So I'm going to start with the Prime Electrums, minimum 80 rating. So let's see what we get.
I just got a gold pack and a Prime gold players pack, that's it. So
a board in that one. Okay, it's goalkeeper.
Okay, yet to get a special card this year, but I'm sure it'll be there at some time. I just got Sanchez from Spurs. Does this player have to be over 5k?
No, the marquee player and the Joker card doesn't have to be. So you could use the Joker card more in reverse sort of situation.
A reverse Joker. Lovely.
Yes, exactly. Rather than trying to use it to cover like a really ridiculous expensive player, because they don't get in the discard phase, but you could use it so that they are exempt from the 5k rule. So it'd be an interesting situation for that one. So I've got Carrera in this pack, which is again another
just got Fabian, and I'm going to use his numbers up card.
That because Jimenez. I don't because Carrera's been upgraded, I'm going to use him. I'm going to say. I was like maybe Jimenez for his signature signings because I haven't tried it out yet. Because like we were saying, all the signature signing cards look quite interesting. So we need to get our whiteboards and write down a formation guess for each other. And we'll see you guys in a second with those guesses. Okay, Brad. So we've both got our formations on the screen that we want to use ourselves. We've also got the guess for the opponent's formation written down on the whiteboard. So that is my guess for you. Now, do you want to go first or second on the guessing?
I'll go first, as I've got mine up to the camera.
Yeah. Okay, so the formation I would like to use is the 4-2-3-1.
I did think you might do that, but I thought you might find it tough to build in players that are worth more than 5k. So I've actually gone for the 4-2-2-2.
Okay, no problem. That is probably ideally what I wanted, but I think that was just too bait and obvious, so I just tried to avoid that. What about yourself, though? What would you like to use?
I would like to use the 3-4-2-1.
Okay, you've used a 3 out of... I didn't think
I thought you'd write down the 4-3-2-1. Because it's the one with 2 links.
I was... Yeah, I know it's the 2 links, but I think that would have made it very narrow in choice, maybe, for my guesses. So I actually wrote down the 4-3-1-2.
Okay.
Because I thought that might be... It's 3 links, but get Fabian away as well. So we now need to write down 4 player guesses for each other. So this is going to be the interesting part, because I feel like we've surely going to hit something, especially with the situation of we have to... go for players that are over 5k in each position as well. So let's write these down and we'll be right back with the guesses. Right, we've both written down our guesses for each other, so let's show that to the camera right now so you guys can see it nice and clearly. So pretty much, as you can see, I've written down some interesting names, shall we say. We need a 6-minute timer on the clock. We also need to make sure that we got a 3-league hybrid with at least 2 players from each of those 3 leagues. Nations isn't necessarily as important. Although I am tempted to add a rule saying that you have to have a minimum of nations, but at the moment there isn't actually.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, you could build half a Spanish team and half a Japanese team if you really wanted to.
I'll pass.
You pass, okay. I mean, you never know.
No,
Could be make for an interesting episode. 5k minimum per position. This will definitely be interesting.
It'll be a head scratcher.
Yep. Going to be checking the transfer market a few times. I feel. Right. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No loan cards as well.
Yep.
Right. Right. Concepts. Let's see what we got going on here. Got this here. That'll be an interesting choice, to say the least.
And like you said, the Joker card is exempt from the rules, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then I feel like I might go like... oh, no. I needed that to actually be from here. Go with something like that. And I'm probably going to say that... I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best option for me to have. And go over to here. Go over to...
Wow, it really is that expensive.
Go to Syria. Go to club. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need that to be... do we go with that or do we go with that? Is that likely to be over 5k though? Okay, looking at it, he is over 5k, so... then that is going to be over 5k. And that is going to be over 5k as well. Go back over to this league. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's this right here. But just in case, is there anybody from that club right there that can also play there? Yes, okay. Now, this last bit is going to be the interesting bit. So now I need a separate new league to get the 3 leagues. So, and trying to keep it over the price of 5k as well.
Yeah, that is the problem, isn't it?
Yes, is that... it's... what is there? What is there available? I think I'm probably best off to go down like that route right there. Unless I go down this... wait, that... because it's right wing back. Go down that route there by him. And what do they have centre back wise? Don't really Yeah, I'm going to stick with this, basically. And then everyone is on full chem. So, my team is done and dusted.
Okay, nice.
So, I'm going to just have to check this guy quickly, just to make sure that he is under... or over, should I say. Yeah, okay. So, there's none on the market for that. And those should be because of like what prices roughly for those ratings. I could change that actually.
This isn't...
Do you know what? What do they have at this position here? 28 seconds left to go. That's gotta be... No.
Yeah, I'm done. Not happy with the change. I just had to make it the end there, seeing that everyone... Well, that one player was off chem. But yeah, I am done.
Yeah, I've made one last second change, but yeah, I am all good. There's the timer going off now. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, considering that I've got to put in a minimum of 5k per position, I think my team is relatively good.
Okay.
But obviously it's a question of whether you've written down these two players, two of the players. Obviously, thinking about like the Joker card, I should have, because my Joker card is a cheap player, shall we say. So, do you want to run through your team first or second?
I'll go through second. I'll let you run through and I'll hold my board up, see if you say any of these lovely names.
Okay, so in goal, I've got Edison. Right back, I've got Cancelo. Right centre back, Ruben Diaz. Yep. We've got Bastoni at left centre back. Left back is Marley. Left CDM is Barella for the hyperlink to Bastoni. Right CDM is my Joker card, and that is Tezuka for the hyperlink to Nakamura. At central cam, I've got Rivaldo. Then left cam is Carrera, striker, Simone's player of the month.
Oh, I love that card. It's a good card.
Yes. So, have you written down any of my players?
No.
Okay.
I put down Lautaro Martinez. I put down Nakata. I put down Seko. He was the hyperlink inform for Nakamura.
Yeah, yeah.
And I put down Veron. Just in case you tried to get strong link. Use your Joker card for Nakamura, but also get a strong link with Correa via an icon. My team, from the back, because obviously most of what you've written is probably from Miura, I've got Diego Lopez.
Yeah.
In form, I've got David Garcia. In form, I've got Aritz Alastundo. In form, I've got Diego Carlos, signature stars. I've got Rafinha. In form, I've got Fabinho, normal card. I've got left centre mid, obviously Fabian. Then left wing, I've got Lozano. In form, left forward, I've got Overmars. And then at right wing, I've got Minamino, which is my Joker card.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. I wrote down all Japanese players bar
can
one.
I predict who you were going to write down?
Yeah.
Ito.
Yeah.
And who was the other guy on the left-hand side? The other guy from the Belgian league.
Toma.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also wrote down Leandro, who is a left wing Brazilian in the Japanese league, just in case. And I went with the sort of like best sort of like Japanese winger, in the Japanese league, which is Lenaga.
Okay.
So he wasn't like anything special, but I should have thought about that Minamino and then using a icon. To be fair, that should have been blatantly obvious. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that.
Well, if you didn't, probably blame feeling under the weather, mate. But the other thing I thought that you might cotton on to is that having Fabian in my team and the fact that on the left-hand side there are only 2 options for Napoli for the strong link, that you might have written down Lozano and Insigne. So I was toyed, but I thought Lozano would have been the least likely out of the 2 that you would have written down. So
yeah. That's fine. Right, so we've both got our full teams. I think, are you 100% sure that all your players are over 5k?
Yeah, I mean, the only person who isn't is Minamino. Everyone else either an inform or an icon, other than Fabinho, who's 86 rated and in the Premier League and sits at, looks like around about 12 to 13k. So.
Okay, that's fine. Because the only one that was close to me was Barella, which I double checked. So I put in a 5k like maximum buy now, and yeah, none came up. So I'm fine with that one. So let's get our teams built up, and then we will see you in a game. Just wishing Brad good luck in the match.
Good luck, my man. Nice.
Well, that was easy counter-attacking the goal.
Yeah, I mean, that felt like a foot champs counter-attack if ever I've seen one. The one player waiting after you've had the attack to just do a through ball too.
I was not expecting that to go in. Because I felt like my player was facing away from goal, and I had to look at the replay to just clarify whether that was the case. And yeah, he was facing away, and pretty much a weird BSC sort of goal.
Thing is as well there on that one, I've actually put my player in the intercepting line for that pass, and it's not done anything. Yeah, I noticed earlier when you switched from a player that was in the intercepting line and moved him away, he still intercepted the ball.
Yeah, in this match, I intercepted a lot of Brad's passes.
I think I need to not have hold of the player. I think I need to let AI do the work. When it comes to intercepting anyway. Oh my god. Are you serious?
So after I scored this, I said to Brad, I crossed the ball and I aimed to try and pass it across goal, but instead it went into the back of the net. So after this goal, I said to Brad, at this point in the game, with how many goals I've already scored, I'm just now shooting just for the sheer sake of it, and it still ends up in the back of the net.
Yeah, definitely, and I can't even get a pass to even get a shot on goal.
Now I'm just left shocked and amused at what is going on in this match. I'm literally just shooting and it's going in the back of the net. The scoreline as well is crazy. I don't think I've ever had a match like this ever on Budget Builder Face Off.
Yeah, okay. Literally he's behind the ball, but he's managed to...
So there we have it. The final whistle goes. Game finishes 6-1 to me, which means there is 5 discards on the line for Brad. So let's go and see what damage I can do to him. Yep. I'm going to go through these one by one. So can you discard your striker, your right CM,
yep,
left centre back, left mid,
yep,
and
yep,
right centre back.
Okay, I think there's only one pick there that could have been worse that you've not gotten. Yeah, Diego Carlos survives, but you got my icon. you got Rafinha, and you got 3 other informs. So you didn't get Fabinho, Minamino, Fabian.
I can't discard Minamino anyway because he was a Joker card, which makes him exempt from discards anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Fabian, who was actually cheaper than the informs, and Miura, who was at left forward. Lozano was at centre back. But yeah, you got Alastundo, Garcia, Lopez, Rafinha, and Overmars. So it's around about 140k.
Okay, Brad will submit those into an SBC of his choosing, and we'll be back when he has submitted those into a SBC.
Right, so I am done. Yeah, Rafinha, Elastundo, David Garcia, Lopez, and Overmars there, plus other players that I've got in my club. I've had to use Fabinho anyway to get the rating on this SBC for Shinsuke Nakamura, who I'm pretty sure is a WWE superstar, but that's fine. And after his strikes, he certainly was a superstar for you in this episode. So the Moments Duo is completed. More importantly, the Prime Electrum Players Pack is completed. I might as well go and open it. I know there's not a lot in packs right now, but hey. For submitting an icon, we get a walkout, and it is Lewandowski.
It's not a bad pack pull there for Brad in the end, which helps him recoup some of the losses.
Nice. No, yeah, I've got some of my coins back. Lewandowski and Luis Alberto, another 84, which for a Prime Electrum Players Pack, you know, you cannot grumble.
And new outro right here. So because the original outro is muted with my audio, got you a brand new outro right now. So thank you for watching today's video, and I appreciate Brad for being on the video as always. It was a bit of a funny, weird episode. Obviously, it was tough for the squad building side of things, but when it came to the game, it was mind-blowing. I was just literally shooting and it'll go into the back of the net. Again, I apologize for the fact that this video wasn't probably the best, but I hope it didn't take away the viewing experience overall. But please make sure to go and follow Brad over on his main YouTube channel and over on like his socials, Instagram and stuff like that. All links will be down in the description down below. Obviously, don't forget to follow the FSB Creators channel as well, because there's always content. There's obviously, we've got the podcast, we have the squad building series, we have the bonus draft builders, so make sure to check out all of that. Obviously, go and follow like Luke as well, myself, over on our YouTube channels and our Twitch channels as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll be better very soon, because I'm not feeling peachy. But I just wanted to make sure that I still could do this video at least for you guys. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.